How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for your continued support. I really appreciate it. We have two videos for you today. The first one is basically Judge Corley slapping down the private lawsuit yet again. We have a little bit of a blurb, so I'm going to go through that in this video. And of course, in my next video, which will be released shortly after this one, we're going to go over the bigger one and actually break it down. But first thing first, as you can see on screen right now, Judge Corley just denied a motion by the lawyers who brought the private lawsuit and wanted to join the FTC v. Microsoft and Activision preliminary inquiry proceedings. The judge just turned around and pretty much Will Smith slapped him down to the ground and said, no, this is the third time they've been beaten down. There's only so many times you can be beaten down before you have to turn around and just accept the fact that it's not gonna work. I mean, at this point, it's really embarrassing. Really embarrassing that they're still trying. I mean, I'm guessing the lawyers are doing it for free at this point. They must be funded by, I don't know, Google, Sony, or someone, because there's no way this private lawsuit can continually go to try and get this case in court and pay for these fees and just get completely slapped down every single time. It's just embarrassing. She reminds them of the fact that she had ruled against them previously and explains that it's challenging enough to make a swift decision. And over here you can see, assuming arguendo, the technical requirements for permissive joinder are satisfied, the court nonetheless finds joinder is not appropriate here and exercises its discretion to deny joinder under Rule 20. See Harmon v. Brown. Even if the standard for permissive joinder under Rule 28 is satisfied, district courts have the discretion to refuse joinder in the interest of avoiding prejudice and delay. Basically, because this case is going at such a fast pace, at such a high velocity. Reminds me of my Final Fantasy 14 days. Such veracity! This is just as the term we were using yesterday, a nothing burger. This case is pointless and the judge knows it's pointless and has basically slapped it down twice already and has decided, right, I'm going to slap it down again, just go away and stop annoying me. Ensuring judicial economy or safeguarding principles of fundamental fairness. The preliminary injunction hearing in the FTC action is proceeding on an expedited basis, pretty much what I said, on an extremely compressed time frame. Again, word for word almost. Under these circumstances, allowing plaintiffs, like these idiots, in this action to join the evidentiary hearing would not comport with principles of fundamental fairness. Instead, it would needlessly delay the FTC action and result in judicial inefficiencies. Now, of course, the FTC wanted them there because it would delay their process. And what does the FTC want to do? Delay things till August. So this is why the FTC was so pro the private lawsuit being admitted and being, admissible, being, part of the actual trial. And obviously the judge saw through this, Judge Corley saw through this, and basically said, no, further denial of joinder will not prejudice plaintiffs as they already had the opportunity to present their arguments in favor of a preliminary injunction. Accordingly, the court is in discretion, denies plaintiff's motion for joinder. And that's it. That is the end of the private lawsuit. I can't imagine them coming back. But come on, how many times are you going to get slapped down by the same judge trying to get your case through? And the FTC here being completely and utterly scummy, trying to get the, the private lawsuit to be added on so they can find other avenues. They're clearly running out of ideas. They know that their case is flimsy. They know that the judge is running on an expedited case and will not listen to BS. And so they're running out of options. And this, I guess, a Hail Mary that could have worked out for them, clearly hasn't worked out for them. And now they're in, they have to find another solution. It's almost like this happened during the original investigation, when they had 28 weeks using Sony's excuse and trying to support their case. But then when that failed, that fell through and they couldn't use it anymore, they threw everything in the kitchen sink at the wall trying to get something to stick and finally came up with cloud gaming. It's the same sort of thing here. So at least the private lawsuit is now gone, and that's the end of that. Right, that's it for this video. Did say it was going to be a short one. The following video will be a little longer, but there's a lot of things to go through. So hopefully you'll look forward to that as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We are trying to get to 1,000 subs. Thanks so much for your amazing support. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Remain legend.